Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Tea Time Tarot with Dimple. We are sorry for the delay, we had some technical issues. As every Friday, we have Dimple with us today, and Dimple will be helping us out in all our life problems. Hi, Dimple.
Hi everyone. Nice to
Thank you
see
for
you all.
joining.
It's a pleasure.
So, Dimple is a very renowned tarot card reader and astrologer, and she'll be helping us out today. What you need to do is you need to mention what exactly your problem is and your name in the comment section, and Dimple will be helping us out. So we have already we have a lot of comments. So starting the show, we have Sneha Shaw with us, and she wants to know अरेंज मैरिज होगी कि लव मैरिज एंड कब तक होगी.
It's going to be a clear case of arranged marriage. In your case, no relationship will be accepted by your family. The patriarchal side of your family will have a lot of objections. So I would not advise to go against them, because ultimately you will be like having a lot of emotional sufferings, and thereafter you will reunite with your family. Second thing, what I particularly feel is that yet like approximately 1.5 year for your family to find a suitable match. It will be majorly through a broker or through a priest, which has been suggested by your father or father's side.
Okay. So Sneha should look forward for arranged marriage in that case. Second one we have is Narayan Kumar Gaur, and he is a retired person. He wants to know when will his daughter get married, and will it be love marriage or arranged marriage? The daughter's name is Ankita. As you can see the format we are following, I'd request the viewers, if they have any queries, they can drop it down in the comment section and we'll be taking it right away.
So it is going to be a clear case of arranged marriage here also. The relationship will be suggested by, like a lady. It could be a bhua, masi, mami, like someone who is an aunt to the girl. They will, suggest the rishta for her. If she's not working, I would suggest her to pick up a job, because this will be one of the biggest barrier for like she getting the right match for herself. Also, what I particularly feel is that the boy who will be there, he'll be a government servant, and he'll be very enthusiastic, energetic, and he'll look younger than your daughter.
Okay. So like every Indian parent, he also wants that son-in-law should be a government job employee.
No, he doesn't want that, but I feel that
Okay.
like the guy is going to be a government servant.
Okay. Dreams come true. The third one we have is Muthalu Rima. And the question is, I'm at my 40s, and is there any possibility of a job or business? If yes, then in which sector or field should I go for earnings? Mathula Rima, if I'm pronouncing it right.
See, I'll tell you one thing. If you want to start a business, start it right away. But this is not how I check the cards. I always check, whether if you start the business, whether it's going to be profitable, or otherwise you will have failures and you will go back to job again. So cards are indicating that business is not meant for you. You will have major setbacks and failures, and you'll make a mockery out of yourself in front of your family members. So I would not suggest like business for you. Stick to what you are doing right now. By October you can have a job change, and that is going to be beneficial for you.
Okay. I guess this answers your questions, Mathula. Next, we have, okay, the name is not clear. The question is, hi, ma'am, I'm suffering a lot of years in my life. Please tell me, running Dasha, how it will be.
Yeah,
and she
actually, I
was
made
born in
her
Tamil Nadu.
chart, like before we started the session, because it was
Uh-huh.
already there in the comments. See, you're an Ashlesha Nakshatra person. Right now, your Ketu got over last year and Venus has started, but Venus is not rightly placed and it is placed in an enemy house. I would suggest you two things to be done. First is do not wear diamonds. If you're wearing a zircon also, or if you're wearing like anything which has a stone element, a diamond element into it, please remove it. It's not going to suit you. Second thing, what you need to do is you need to make donations of rice every Friday. If you can do some kind of a fistful of rice, that will be good for you. Third thing is surya ko jal chadana padega. That will help you out. These are the remedies which you need to do on a daily basis. You are an Ashlesha Nakshatra person, so am I. Life is not going to be easy for an Ashlesha Nakshatra person. Mark my words on that. The purpose of your life is to guide people, to give them the path of light, for which you also have to undergo a lot. Experience wise, you can become a very good tarot card reader and an astrologer. So think about those parallel professions also. All right.
You had a very personal touch in this answer.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Dimple, for it. Next, we have Anushri Das,
Hmm.
and she is from West Bengal. Very particular question she is asking: what kind of in-laws will I get? She wants to be sure from now.
See, I'll tell you one thing. For the first 2 years of marriage, forget what cards are indicating, because I think first 2 years is going to be a compromise for most of the Indian women to understand the boy's family, and this is what is indicated, in your cards also. Secondly, in-laws are going to be stingy. Now, someone very wise, told me, many years ago, they said that in our times people used to earn in thousands, like 5,000, 10,000. So if a girl is buying a 5,000 rupees shampoo, in-laws become intimidated that how can she buy a 5,000 rupees shampoo. So this is the kind of thought process. They will take some time to change, but also what I feel is they will change for good. Give them that breather time, because the way boys are raised and the way girls are raised, it's way different. So have faith, things will be all right.
Thank you, Dimple. Next, we have is Debusmita Ghosh, and she just wants to know if it is the right time to switch the job.
No, Dibusmita, please stick to where you are. Otherwise, you will have major setbacks. Neither you're going to get, a good job. And even if the offer letter will come to you, perhaps there is a possibility that, they will keep the position on hold for a very long time. They will not give you a date of joining. And if you resign, you will be in trouble then.
Okay, then Debusmita should look accordingly. Next, we have is Saurav Sharma,
Mhm.
and he's from Assam. He wants to know, ma'am, which career is best for me? He hasn't specified if he's working yet.
Do anything related to women, and you
Relates.
will benefit a lot. If there is anything related to clothing business, accessorizing business of women, which you can do, you will benefit a lot from that. Wish you all the best.
We wish luck to Saurav. Next, we have is Anugya Jha.
Hmm.
Again, the same question, ma'am, which career is best for me? Till the time Dimple is reading the cards, I'd like to mention, as you can see what we are doing right here, you just have to mention your name and whatever you want to ask from Dimple in the comment section, and she'll be addressing the same. Another thing which you can do is you can drop a mail to us on teatimeastro@gmail.com, and we'll be taking questions from there also.
So what I particularly see for this lady is that like she's going to have challenges in any field that she's choosing. For another
Mm-hmm.
2.5 years, times are very very difficult for you. I would suggest you only one remedy. Like as much as you can avoid, stop wearing white color, or like especially for interviews that you're going. I would not suggest a industry change, because like changing the industry is also not going to fetch you any better income. So stick to where you are, and like wait for the period to get over. I think that is the best remedy for that bad period to get over.
Okay, since a lot of people are asking about job change and their job career path, Dimple, I just want to ask you, right? You said that she should, stop wearing white or something like that. So, what is the impact of colors when it comes to interview?
Okay, so basically, like when I was checking her cards, I could see that
Mm-hmm.
she has a weak moon. So, because of a weak moon, and if she's going for an interview, there is a possibility that she will come across as an inconfident person. Her negotiation power at the job interview would be, like poor. So, this is what white color will, like make her do. And, like moon is resonated in astrology with white color. So, this is how we do it.
Okay, thank you, Dimple.
Most welcome.
Uh, Next, we have is Anirudh Biswal, and
Mm-hmm.
he is from Vishakhapatnam. He
Mm-hmm.
is a CSE graduate and he is looking for first job. So the question is, how will be my professional career overall, and when will I get the first job?
Yet there is like time to go. The kind of
Mm-hmm.
job you are looking for, or the kind of post you are looking for, it's going to take more than a year's time. At the moment, like if you're studying, or if you just completed your studies, there is a possibility either you will be placed on the bench, or perhaps like you will be undergoing some kind of a training which will like make you the righteous person for that job. So professional career is a very vague term, because there are like a lot of ups and downs which can keep coming. But for the next 3 years, I can say that like your career will have like a lot of learning and development. You will have like a lot of short temper at work. So control your
Mm-hmm.
temper issues. If you do that, you will have like very good uprise in your life.
Thank you, Dimple. I hope it helps him. The next one is Upasna, and she wants to know कि सिविल सर्विस एग्जाम दिया है, क्या मेरा एग्जाम क्लियर होगा या नहीं?
See, if your results are expected in 3 months' time, then definitely it's clear. What I would suggest you is, like take a small mannat, and this mannat should not be, like very expensive. Just make a mannat that, like if you pass with the kind of numbers that you want, you will just, like take 50 rupees ka chana and you will put it to pigeons, or perhaps you can, give chocolates to children. So your things will be done. Like overall, very positive cards are coming.
Okay. And next we have is Pankaj Naryal, and he's from Himachal Pradesh. The question is, when will I meet my partner?
Before meeting your life partner, you will keep meeting wrong ones. And this is going to happen for the next 3.5 years. So enjoy with the wrong ones till that time.
Okay, Dimple. Next we have Aradhya Jha, and her question is, how productive will this year be for me? She is a college student and just started her internship.
Well, I think that either someone in your family, or perhaps you pray to God, or like you believe in goddess Durga, or like someone of one of us Swaroop. I feel there's a lot of blessings onto you. So career wise, I don't think so you will have an issue this year also, next year also. Overall, your career graph is going to always go up. Keep praying to God, everything will be fine.
We wish luck to Aradhya. Next, we have is Kiran Swankar, and she is concerned about her daughter's marriage because the daughter has trust issues and is scared of marriage. So the question is, when will she be ready for marriage? She is 26 now. It's a trust issue.
She's going to have a love marriage first of all. I would suggest she should go for either cord cutting session or a hypnosis session. That actually helps like any person to come out of their trust issues. Apart from that, you will see there are beautiful exercises like which are suggested by counselors on YouTube, or if you take her to a good counselor also, they will give her trust exercises that will also help her out. But definitely in another 1.5 years she has an opportunity of meeting the right person in her life.
That is quite positive. Next, we have is Kajal Chaudhary. And the question is Nikhil manifesting for reunion? Yes or no?
You are wasting your time, Kajal, if you're thinking that he's going to reunite with you. He's neither manifesting that, he regrets after telling you certain things which he shouldn't have spoken. But I don't see any reunion cards coming from his side.
Maybe somebody needs to move on. Next is we have Ipshita Verma.
Mhm.
And the question is, will my tendency to be anxious reduce over time?
And this is also, Ruchika, function of, bad mood. The anxiety, the depression, the stress levels are also function of, bad mood. That is the reason why even she should avoid white color. Now, however, I'll check the cards and I'll tell her when will it get reduced.
Yes.
Just wait for 3 more years. You will never ever have anxiety issues. What you should do is, first thing is, as I mentioned about a bad moon. One is like a bad moon is also like alcohol or any kind of habits. If you're into any such habits, avoid consuming from 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. If your friends are going and partying, just go slow on alcohol. This is my first advice to you. Second thing is, never wear a white color and combine alcohol, because that will be a deadly combination for you. Third thing is, like, if you do not wear it, if you do not consume alcohol, sorry for that, assuming, then you should start donating milk on a Monday. That will also help you to make your mood stronger. Your anxiety issues will go away, your negotiation skills will be good.
Okay, Dimple. Next, we have Shubham. Shubham is depressed since his breakup and wants to know if I can ever be that happy again.
Shubham, just take a short trip. You'll be very very happy in the next 2 months time. So what you feel right now is not going to happen after 2 months. Is just a period. Okay, just take a short trip, whether you're taking it with your family members or with your friends. Just take a short trip, you will be out of all your stress.
So he should focus more on family trips rather than solo
Yeah, or
at this point.
just go on a short trip to a nearby city. He'll be good.
Okay. We have Vedahi with us, and Vedahi wants to know if the family will accept inter-community marriage. The girl is Marathi and the boy is Punjabi. I
Talk
would
to them
like to
next
inform
July.
that we'll be taking 2 to 3 more questions because we are short of
Talk
time.
Yeah, talk to them, next July whether they'll be prepared
Mhm.
for it. Right now is not the time. Your parents will agree for the marriage, but right now is not the divine timing. Wait for the divine timing to come, and they will agree to it easily.
Okay. Uh, Alina. Alina wants to know. She's writing, I wanted to become a teacher in my life. Is this possible?
No, I think there are a lot of complications in your life if you wish to become a teacher. I see you traveling often. So, if you're a single person, there is a possibility you will get a traveling job, which is not going to, match with your teaching profile. Because teaching would mean that at least you would have to stick to a city for at least 1 year's time. But here I see that you will be, in transferable jobs in 6 to 7 months of time. So, I don't think so teaching possible.
Okay. Um, Second last we'll be taking. So we have Khushi Jain with us, and she wants to know what kind of results can I expect from studying abroad?
See, I would say that, if you go to a foreign country for studies, first of all, you have the tendency of taking too much of stress onto your mind. And secondly, I'm not too sure, how involved is your mother with your studies, but perhaps you could be, going to your mother, sulking for every small thing. First, make yourself emotionally strong. I think today we are, getting many people with, a weaker moon. So as I suggested to my previous caller, that, making donation of milk will,
Mhm.
help you also on Monday avoid wearing more of, white color clothes. And thirdly, if you want to go to a foreign country, then I would suggest that, avoid for another 2 years time. Make yourself first, a little independent, strong, and after 2 years, perhaps you will have success in foreign country, not now. So perhaps you can go for your masters or something, better.
Maybe completing graduation from here and then moving for higher
Yeah,
studies.
maybe. But right now she's
Okay.
not strong and independent to, stay in a foreign country isolated.
Okay. We have Sai Siridha with us, and the question is, when will I get new job?
I see a lot of challenges. I don't think so. New job is possible. At the moment, it's going to take another, 3 years for you to be in this company, or perhaps get a job matching to your salary expectation. You can go on the same package after October, but it will not make any sense. Your situations are not changing. Trust me, your situations are not changing, because this could be a period which is, creating the same toxic environment, whether here or somewhere else. So I would suggest, to stay back.
Okay. Dimple, if you allow, can we take one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we have Vaidehi with us, and Vaidehi has got an offer from a startup organization, and right now she's in a very settled job. So she's very confused whether she should go for the startup job or not. If you want to know the full name, it's Vaidehi Jahagindar.
See, new job you will not stay for more than 1 year's time. There is a possibility in 1 year's time there will be a situation at your place. You will be like undergoing a situation of loan. So if you're
Mhm.
having a better pay scale, I would suggest you on a very practical note, if they are giving you better salary, and if you cards are suggesting you'll have to take a loan for like some personal reasons, then pick up a job only for having your best CIBIL score, or better opportunities for getting a loan. Perhaps it could be a home loan also. I'm not getting into the details of it because we are sticking to one question here. And then thereafter you can do a job change, but for 1 year you can definitely go for it.
For 1 year, she should try and stick with this job.
No, she can take another job because she'll have to take up a loan after 1 year. So because
Yes,
we are sticking to one question, I am not, getting more into her personal life, that what could be the reason for her to take a job. It can be, like positive reason also, like a home loan. So that will give her a edge to, have a better CIBIL score, get more loan, because, she will have higher power to, pay her EMI.
exactly.
Yeah. So she
She
can go
should
in
definitely
the
go
loan
for better
process.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, with this we come to the end of this session. I am sorry if I'm not able to, carry the question this time. What you can do is you can drop us a mail at teatimeastro@gmail.com, and then we'll be taking the questions next Friday at 3:30.
Sure.
Thank you, Dimple.
All right. Thank you so much. Always a
Thank you
pleasure.
for joining us.